Coach, firstly, how many years older do you feel tonight after this game?
I'm ready to retire. I feel like 70. No, but it's just the sport, right? I mean, it's why we love it. It's ups and downs, and I told the boys, listen, it's forget their record. Everyone's looking at the 2 out of 4 they've won. Conceded 7, scored 2, and like most teams, it's not the team we face. And we knew they made some signings. With the boys from Seth, we know they were going to be good. So the truth is, we could have put it to bed, but you don't score, and sometimes you don't win. But luckily enough, we kept plugging away, and I think look, at the end of the day, like, I do congrats. I want to give Oxa congrats. They held in, but I think overall the better team won. I think we deserved it. So.
Talk about the difference that Matthew Forster made when he came on for those final 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, talk about the sport again. He wasn't even on the roster until because he was injured, so he hasn't been coming to training. So he wasn't on, and then obviously Samir, his knee was a bit swollen, so he kind of pulled out, and then called him in, and you take your opportunities. You make it for what you want. He could have been sulking, but Matt Foster's a good boy, and he knows that the team loves him, and he came in, and now he's got another problem to think about, another player that's performing. We had that issue with Camille in the beginning. Now last week against Kid Samba was phenomenal. Started today again, he was a big difference. So that's what it is. So we try to create a healthy environment where there's competition, friendly competition amongst each other, so they can push each other. So yeah, I'm very happy with Foster today.
That first 15 minutes, I noticed you switched Diosa from the right back with Korechi. What was the thinking behind that early switch between the winger and the fullback?
Well, I think it's no secret wingers don't like to defend. So, the idea was, obviously Korechi's just got more lungs. So we figured if we can get Diosa up higher and then have Korechi overlap, we'll just be able to create more overloads. And he's not really a right back. He was kind of trying to guide him through the whole game. But the idea was, we'll allow him to kind of overlap, and then we'll have just Diosa sit in. He's very technical, and I mean, it worked. For the most part. If we score the goals, it would be a different story right now. We wouldn't be saying, what we're saying. So, I'm happy overall. It's, but at the same time, I told them at halftime, it just wasn't good enough. Man for man. We're 30 years old. We're men. We don't beat around the bush. And it wasn't good enough. And yeah. So.
Lastly, I'm going to ask the same question that I asked Andras. It's now, I think, 16 wins in a row in the Metropolitan Conference. Is the target 100% this season? Can you guys do it?
Well, listen, that's a question the media asked for.
Okay, I'm going to get the soundbite right now and then play it back when you drop a point.
Yeah, you want the fantasy, answer. But the truth is, it's one game at a time. Right now we've got State Cup in our mind. We want to win that. And then after that, I believe it's Celtic, and obviously Celtic started off great, and we'll worry about them once we finish with the game of State Cup. But it's one game at a time. I'm very confident in our team and who plays and whoever plays. If we're up for it, it could be. We could win. It's going to come to an end. Everything comes to an end, right? We know that's going to happen at some point, but we're not looking further than the next game.